This is the second part of our tutorial on Mufasa. This is going to focus on shaping. So you have the model. From here, we're going to work out all of the facial features. So everything that I'm going to do to shape Mufasa, you don't have to do all of it. Do whatever makes you comfortable. If you like it this way, you can stop. If you want to shape a little bit more of his face, then you can do all of the folds that I'm going to do, or just some of them. So I'm going to start with his mouth. I'm just going to open up that pleat slightly and make mountain folds. And these mountain folds are angled, and they're going to meet in the center. And notice how it deviates a little bit. What you really want is this angled line, and this portion here does not matter. It's going to be on the side, and you're not going to see it. What matters is the front. And there, by doing those folds, you add expression on Mufasa's mouth. Again, you do not have to do this if it is complicated. This is optional. You can leave the mouth exactly the way it was before if you don't want to do it. The next part I'm going to work on are his eyes. The main thing that you can do for his eyes are just squash folds. So, right, you have to create these kind of crimps. So from this corner to wherever you want, to wherever you want it to end. Start with a valley. And then over there, squish it with a mountain. Notice how I'm squishing it lightly. And still reinforce. Those creases. Now see that? I'm actually not that satisfied. So I'm going to adjust my creases a little bit. And I'm just about satisfied. Okay? These are very light creases. I mean, if you want to go ahead and reinforce them like that, it still works. But remember, this is shaping. When it comes to shaping, this is up to your taste. And if you're not at the level where you're comfortable, if you're not, let me start again. If you're not comfortable with shaping, you don't have to do that. You could just work on the eyes, or you could just do his mane. In this case, for me, I like to work on everything, just to give him more expression. And as you can see by my squashes, I made more expression in his eyes. Now here's another part that you could do if you wanted to. Those are his upper eyelids. I could give him lower eyelids. So to do that, you can reach underneath by raising this flap, and then this edge that runs all the way there to the corner of his nose. A curve, and it can align along the edge and reinforce that squash you did, along with these mountain creases that make his eyebrows. And what you can do now is add a very slight mountain crease that creates his eyeball. Okay? And then all of that applies on the other side. You notice how there's one side may be more angled than the other. That's something you can adjust after we're done here. And then the last portion that I want to work on is his mane. And it's just a series of pleat folds that we can do. So I'm going to start right in the middle because the crease is already there. So just pinch it, fold right along it with mountain, and then a valley on one side, a valley on the other. Now I'm going to create two other sets of pleats that run from these corners. I'm going to pinch with a mountain, and it runs all the way in there as far as you can, and then make your valleys. And the next set, I'm going to go do along that edge. And then from here, yeah, along that corner. So as you can see, you can easily find your references to help guide you through these pleats. From here, you can estimate somewhere in the middle. And then there's one more set up to or around there, around the corner. Now that I've completed my shaping, let's just adjust whatever I feel like adjusting. And that is it. If you find anything else on your model that you want to shape, please go for it. And I hope you enjoyed my tutorial of Mufasa.